Number 4, Wicked. A musical theater production getting turned into a movie and splitting into a two-parter makes it here on this list. I was going to put Mean Girls on the list here and have both musicals in the top 10, but the more I thought about it, I rather pick Wicked here because I have never seen this in a stage performance with anybody. Not with my family, nor with any friends I would know that is obsessed with it. If they bring it back to the Overture Center, I'll come and see it for real. I won't stand aside, I'll stick with it and get excited to go to it. But not too excited though, I have to learn how much it cost. By the time of this recording, nothing's been announced for the musical, though it's just the start of any musical or concert coming to the place in 2024. Also, don't worry, Dylan. I'll see the 2024 movie version of Mean Girls with you. Maybe I'll invite you with my mom and my sisters because they will want to see it too. Anyways, with that mentioned, let's go back and talk about Wicked. Now, there's no trailer released for the film, but we have an amount of cast members playing the characters, and John M. Chu, the director of In the Heights and the second and third Step Up movies, is making his first two-parter musical movie in his career. Along with Chu, live-action Little Mermaid producer Mark Platt and David Stone are involved in the project. This is the second time I mentioned a producer's name since last year in the top 5 video, and now I get to say his name again. The cast here are a good solid choice here. It's not bad, and it's not terrible either. Even though Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel are not portrayed as the two witches here of Wicked, we have two new actresses playing Elphaba Throp and Galinda Upland, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Again, why did they cast a black actress for this movie? But that doesn't matter. As I already said in the top 5 video, the film crew members chose her for the role, so I can recast her with a different one. To finish this part up here of the section in the video, how can I not forget about the composer for the musical, Stephen Schwartz? He's not just a composer here, he's also the co-writer and lyricist for the movie, and he'll be for those 3 parts in filmmaking for the second film after this one. Good job, my man. You're doing very well. Plus, I can't leave out Schwartz's other co-writer here, Winnie Holzman. She and Schwartz brought this to life on stage, and now they're bringing it to life on film. So overall, Wicked may have different cast members for the leads here, a composer, lyricist, and writer coming back, and his female writer being brought back too. Another live-action movie put right next to 2 previous movies I talked about, except this is a musical, and I love musicals, either in film or on stage Broadway. So I'm excited to see it next Thanksgiving. Number 3, the Garfield movie. Oh, come on. This has to go in the number 3 spot on the list. Some people may think the crew members for the movie think casting Chris Pratt is not the right choice. To me, though, it may not be Bill Murray, Frank Welker, or the 4 original cast as him because of the accent they gave to the character. But still, I like Chris Pratt for the role. His voice does sound normal, except that doesn't mean that makes the movie funny, because when I saw the trailer when it came out online, I found it very funny. Now, I have seen Garfield in computer 3D animated movies and little bits of the animated show, the Garfield show when it's on TV from when I see my speech therapist on Wednesdays, but I didn't actually see the whole show. Though I will watch it after I've watched the movies with Frank Welker in them. I have seen the first computer animated movie back in 2009 or something, I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched it, so I might have to give it a rewatch before I see the next two of the trilogy. Same goes for the 2D animated series and the live-action movies with Bill Murray. Anyways, back to topic of this movie. Besides Chris Pratt voicing the orange lasagna-loving cat, we also have Samuel L. Jackson as Garfield's father, Vic. Also, the two actors have worked on other movies together in the past, like the Avengers movies in 2018 and 2019. Nicholas Hoult as his owner, John Arbuckle, and Harvey Gillian as Odie, the yellow dog who is Garfield's best friend. I thought in one of the comic strip volumes that he doesn't like him, but in this version of the film, he is his best friend. Now there's 5 more members of the cast that are in the film, but their characters are not revealed yet, and they will be announced before the movie comes out. I'll put a list of the cast right here when I can figure out which actor or actress will voice them in this movie. Also, I can't forget about the director of the film, Mark Dindal. This is his first time directing a Garfield movie, but not his directorial debut here. He's worked on 2 Disney movies in 2000 and 2005 as a director, though he's worked on other Disney projects in the animation department and other projects as well. So, it will be amazing to see him work on this project here. Welcome back, Mark Dindal. Good to see you working on the Garfield movie. Now for the story, I'm not sure what it's about, him starring in it, but it's super cute to see him as an adorable kitten and John adopting him from the Italian restaurant. It then cuts after the pasta chaos to present day. He may like to stay indoors and be lazy, though it's just nice to be getting outside and doing fun stuff outdoors. That's when his long-lost father, Vic, comes in, and also, Samuel L. Jackson does a very funny job voicing this character. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some more details about the movie and see where Garfield and Odie are going on this adventure with Vic. The same goes for John Arbuckle here, and I wonder how Nicholas Hoult's voice sounds in other previous projects of TV shows and movies he's worked on before this movie. Who knows? I'll have to take a look at his performance in films he was in. To end this section of the video, I have to say this may be connecting to some movie critics. I mean, come on. Chris Pratt may not be a perfect fit for this character, some may say, except I think he's very good for the role. His voice sounds normal for the right reasons too. Last year, he voiced Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Movie by Illumination, and it broke the record at the box office for its performance. I haven't seen this yet, but I will when I get to it. If they gave thoughts on Chris voicing Mario, there's no need to criticize or judge him for Garfield either. It's good, so I would recommend to give this movie a watch and see what you think of it when it comes out. It's a dang good movie for its reasons. Whether it's a comic strip lover or a fan, and a movie lover too. The Garfield movie rightfully goes here in my number 3 spot in the top 10 of the video, and it's pretty good in my opinion.